Well played.
None of this is a game.
And yet you treat it as one.
So this scene, I believe, it represents kind of the first time that Alicent confronts her father for moving her like a chess piece. You know, that's how she illustrates it. And okay, so him saying well played, right? It further illustrates the in-house fight for control. And the idea here is, in the episode, it was this battle of between the two of them. Whoever possesses Aegon gets to decide whether Rhaenyra is killed or her life is spared. Obviously, Alicent wants to spare her life, and also, and then obviously Otto wants to kill her because he's a realist. He understands the world that they live in. He knows that at the end of the day, if Rhaenyra stays alive, that's a threat to all of our lives, and there's going to be bloodshed. He understands this. But ultimately, she's younger. She's also a woman, a mother. And I don't mean like she's a woman, so she's more emotional, because we saw that Cersei Lannister was a woman and not more emotional at all. But she's a woman, and she's leaning into her femininity. She wants to preserve life, and Rhaenyra is also her closest friend. And you have to understand what her rift is with her father, right? He's played her all her life. He's played her like a chess piece. He's the one that positioned her in a relationship, in a close relationship with Rhaenyra, to become friends with Rhaenyra in the first place. He's the one that positioned her to become Viserys' wife. These are things, yes, politically, it positions him in a great place and their family in a great place, but this is her heart. This is her emotions. She's getting close to Rhaenyra. Then she betrays Rhaenyra, marries King Viserys, to fulfill her father's wishes, but that also sort of betrays and ruins her friendship with Rhaenyra. So that's almost like her first heartbreak. Her second heartbreak is the fact that, her husband obviously probably is not the most attractive person. And that's actually part of her resentment towards Rhaenyra being able to do whatever she wants, and Alicent always just like being in the sidelines, having to have this sort of like, decrepit older man who's like, has all these ailments. She has to be married to that. So I think she has a lot of issues with her father. And I feel in this scene, it's the first time we get to witness her confronting him for playing her like a chess piece. And where's the next line? There's a great line in here. Let me just go a little bit further. And let me get into it.
Criston Cole will be named Lord Commander of the King's Guard. My son will be anointed tomorrow at dawn. The whole of King's Landing must witness his ascent. He will assume authority. There will be no more dithering. My son will take the crown of his namesake, the Conqueror, and carry Blackfire, his sword. Let the people remember the ancient strength of House Targaryen.
You look so much like your mother in certain lights.
All right. So, as I mentioned, this was about the fight for control, right? So Alicent, for the first time, confronts her father for moving her like a chess piece on a board, using her for his vision and for their family. But in her view, it is her turn now to take control. They both want the same outcome. However, the game is about the method, and both are competing to control the how. So when it comes down to it, that's kind of the battle that they're playing here. They know that they all love each other. He brought it up. They know that they're unified. But for her, she's almost confronting him that it's never been about love. When she says it hasn't been about love, like he claims it was love, we're all unified, but she's like, no, because you used me. And that it's almost like it broke her heart that's what she had to do. But now she finally has the opportunity to come into her own and come into her own self and actually take control. And that's why she's now dictating who becomes who. Her loyal her loyal protector, Sir Kristen Cole, is now going to be the Lord Commander of the King's Guard. That means she controls the army because he's loyal to her. You see, so she's really enforcing her authority and her power, against her father, to say, no, I'm the one running the show now. You've had your opportunity to run the show. Now it's my opportunity. And it kind of just shows how everybody wants the throne. And this, even though Otto Hightower was the hand of the king, he really sees this as his opportunity to become the pretty much the king by de facto, right? He sees this as his opportunity to take control because he can really manipulate Aegon if he can. But she's sort of standing in the way and saying, no, this is my time to shine. You've had your time. This is my opportunity. And like they say, chaos is a ladder. So when he tells her, you look like your mother and that, and the way that he looks at her, it's like he's so proud. On one side, he's this father that has been usurped by his daughter. But on the other side, he's just so kind of proud of her. Wow, you've really become this person that I never thought you were able to be. I never thought you were going to be this strong. And there's a lot of mirroring between her relationship with her father and her relationship with her son, funny enough, except for the, aggression and the scolding, but the dynamics of power and control and authority. There's some parallels in that. There's something else I wanted to say, but maybe it'll come back to me later. But anyway, they have a very interesting dynamic, and it's kind of what the whole episode sort of focuses on.